Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about merge sort. So it's one of the oldest sorting algorithms out there. It was invented in 1945. So this is a Wikipedia page. So it says it was invented in 1945, and so here you can see a GIF representing how the things work, and we have all the worst case, best case, and average case. So all of them are the same here. However, in cases there are this can be like big O of n. So rather than looking at the algorithm, let's try to see how the main merge sort works, so you can have a better idea of how things work. So you can look into the algorithm in the internet. Geek4Geeks has the algorithm, so you can have a look there. Anyways, so let's try to have an array that we would be sorting using heap sort. So this is the array that is given to us, and they told us to sort this whole array. So how do we do that? So in merge sort, the concept is to divide the array into two portions. So you might be wondering on what basis do we divide it, like the first two and the later two. So this would be two portions, two, and this three and this three, this two would be the same thing again. So on what basis do we do that? So in my case, I used to like divide it into two portions, and so here in this case, so we would, the length is like 6, so divided by 2 is 3, right? So we would be taking this 3 and this 3 as two separate portions. So you'd be wondering, like, for what would be the case if it's an odd number of length. So we'll be coming to that later on. So let's see what happens here. So here we have two separate portions. Now we have to divide this whole array again. So remember, merge sort is a recursive process, and it follows the divide and conquer theme. So we divide the array into different portions and try to sort the whole thing together and merge them together. So here we have to divide this whole array again. So we divide it until there is only one value in the array. So let's try to divide it again. So remember, I said you might have a question where the length is an odd number. So here the length is 3, right? So if we divide it by 2, it would be 1.5. so let's say we seal the value, so it would be 2, right? So we take for the first 2 and 7 on the other side. Similarly, for this case we do the same. So 1 3 is one array and 19 is on another array. So we can't divide 7 or 19, right? So we can divide only the left hand side arrays. So we divide it into two portions again. So each are one arrays having only one values. Right, so finally what we come up with is that all of these are separate arrays having only one value, right? Now our task is to merge all of them. So we try to merge, let's say, these two. So we compare their values. Is 15 greater than 2? Yes, it is. So we put 2 up front and 15 next. So this itself is a sorted value, right? So now we merge this with 7. So let's compare. So is 7 greater than 2? Yes, so it would be after 2. And is 7 greater than 15? No, so it would be before 15. So 2, 7 and 15. Okay, so on the right hand side we can see that if you try to merge these two, so is 1 less than 3? Yes, so 1 would be in front of 3. And let's try to merge these two. So is 19 greater than 1? Yes, so it would be in front of 1. So again we compare, is 19 greater than 3? Yes, so it would be in front of 3. So 1, 3 and 19 is the new array. Now we combine these two together. So we compare the first value. So if 1 is greater than 2, then it would be in front of 2, right? So 1 is in front of 2. Is 3 greater than 2? Yes, so it would be later than 2. Is 19 greater than 2? Yes, so it would be later than 2. So now we compare. So we found out that 3 and 19 both are bigger than 2, so the next value would be 2 here. Now we compare with 7, right? So we are done with 1 here and 2 here. So now we compare with 7. So is 3 greater than 7? No. Is 3 greater than 15? No. So 3 would be in front of 7 and 15, so it would be here. So we are done with 3. Now we're going to look into 19. Is 19 greater than 7? Yes, so it'd be next, like after 7. And is 19 greater than 15? Yes, it would be after 15. So now we compare. So now we put 7 here, because on the left hand side this array is already sorted, right? So we put 7, then 15, and we don't have any other values on the right hand side, so there's nothing to check anymore. So as we said, 19 is greater than 7 and 15, so it would be next to, like, after 7 or 15, 7 and 15. So finally we get this sorted array. So merge sort is really easy. However, this follows a recursive process which might be tricky at times when you're trying to code, but with enough practice I believe that this is quite easy to work with. So hope you guys like the video, and if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment down below. Thank you.